Welcome to Thought Connect. Have you ever wondered why people act the way they do, or why you can't seem to make a decision no matter how much you think about it? Understanding the way our brains work can provide answers to these questions and many others. Remember, the more we learn about ourselves and our brains, the better equipped we are to navigate the world around us. So in this video, we'll explore 10 fascinating psychology facts that'll make you rethink the way you view the world. Let's take a look. Number 1, the brain craves social connection. As social creatures, humans are hardwired to connect with one another. In fact, our brains have evolved to prioritize social connections over other needs like food or shelter. This is why we seek out relationships and feel a deep sense of fulfillment when we're surrounded by loved ones. This also explains why social isolation can have such a negative impact on our mental and physical health. Number 2, negativity bias. Have you ever noticed that it's easier to recall a bad experience than a good one? Well, that's because our brains are wired to prioritize information that's important for our survival. Negative experiences are more likely to be remembered because they're associated with danger or a threat. So it's important to focus on positive experiences and emotions to counteract the negative bias of our brains. Number 3, multitasking is a myth. Contrary to popular belief, the human brain is not capable of multitasking. Instead, we switch rapidly between tasks, which can actually decrease our productivity and make us more prone to errors. That's why it's important to focus on one task at a time to maximize efficiency and minimize mistakes. Number 4, decision-making fatigue. We make countless decisions every day, from what to wear to what to eat for lunch. But did you know that our brains can only handle a limited amount of decision-making? This is why decision fatigue is a real phenomenon that can lead to poor choices and decreased willpower. So, to combat this, try to simplify your choices and prioritize the most important decisions. Number 5, perception shapes behavior. Our perceptions shape the way we see the world and can have a big impact on our behavior. For example, if we perceive a situation as threatening, we're more likely to respond with fear or anxiety. On the other hand, if we perceive a situation as positive or full of potential, we're way more likely to respond with optimism and enthusiasm. Number 6, people conform to those around them. Humans are social creatures, and we often conform to the behavior of those around us. This is why peer pressure can be so powerful, especially during adolescence, when fitting in is a top priority. However, it's important to remember that conformity isn't always a bad thing. It can also help us navigate social situations and build strong relationships with others. Number 7, too many choices can be overwhelming. While having choices can be a good thing, too many choices can actually be overwhelming. This is because our brains have a limited capacity for decision-making, and too many options can lead to decision fatigue and anxiety. To combat this, try to limit your options and focus on what's important to you. Number 8, thoughts change your brain. Did you know that your thoughts can actually change the physical structure of your brain? This is because our brains are adaptable and can change in response to our experiences and thought patterns. So by focusing on positive thoughts and experiences, we can actually rewire our brains to be more positive and resilient. Number 9, repetition is a powerful tool. Repetition is a powerful tool for persuasion, and people are more likely to believe something if they hear it repeated again and again. This is why advertising and political campaigns often rely on repetition to get their messages across. However, it's important to be aware of this tactic and to critically evaluate the information being presented. Number 10, our brains fill in the gaps. Our brains are wired to fill in missing information, which can sometimes lead to false memories or illusions. This is known as confabulation. For example, we might remember seeing something that wasn't actually there because our brain filled in those missing details. It's important to be aware of this tendency and to critically evaluate our memories and perceptions. These 10 psychology facts are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to understanding the human brain. By gaining a deeper understanding of the way our brains work, we can improve our mental well-being, make better decisions, and live more fulfilling lives. So get out there and start exploring and unlocking the vast potential of your mind today. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today on Thought Connect. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly content. All right, well, take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you next time on Thought Connect.